A bit of poetry in slow motion from Max there. Tapped it to his own advantage. Got it to Lewis, and a huge roar from the crowd.
And then Hardwick with a long high ball to fall forward, and Maxi takes a colossal mark.
Intercepted by Bray, short tumbling ball up to Hogan, slapped on towards the goal square. Gawn trying to get back. He's got the size and the strength to snap on goal. Does Big Max Gawn.
Massive 30 minutes coming your way from Optus Stadium. Gawn decisively spikes it almost to half forward.
Huge for Ross, runs to 50, gets a long bomb, goal side, touched on the line. Max Gawn pulls down a ripper.
Bailey French might have a shot here from 48 metres. The drop punt's on its way. It goes right across the face, and Big Maxi is there. But he probably will, as you said. His set shots have been letting him down. And he comes, check side. Kicks the goal with absolute ease. Lane to Boak, gets the kick away, wobbler, goal! It might be the breakout game for Travis Boak.
And Melbourne, a 1-point game down to the last second. What will this be? Oh, that's something from nothing. Brogan, on the other hand, has had... he's had 16 possessions, 9 hit-outs.
Travis Boak kept going, played on, ran inside 50, punches the air as soon as he hits it, and they get it.
Not a long kick of the ball. Think about going short. He's got Loamy inside 50. Ignores that. Keeps it low. Wingard takes off. Hands it up the boat. The captain sees Westhoff. He's in the square. It doesn't need him. Getting a little hot in here.
Pinballing around and he couldn't contain it. Westhoff could. They're sweeping forward again. Looking dangerous. Bogue didn't panic. He steps again. Does the skipper. Pumps it in long.
Doesn't quite get to Cripps. Walsh with real class.
Petreski-Seaton, Setterfield, Cripps, Walsh. Has McGovern out wide, needs to be a good kick. Great hands.
Mays now sends Boak on his way towards full forward. Powell-Pepper had to turn around with a fantastic bit of courage.
Wow.
Sam Walsh, and he's still in it. Oh, McGovern, lovely little sum up of the situation, and Walsh runs in the goal. What a great start to this game. McGovern takes the mark. Harry was calling for it deep. He's turning on the left instead. Goes for Casbolt at the front of the pack. Oh, Cripps put a tackle on. No whistle. And Walsh pounces. So he did it in defence and now he's doing it in attack. Through the legs, it was nutmeg Goldstein that time. The handballs continue. That was a ripper. And Walsh summed it up. He knew what he could do across. A big player in terms of hitting the scoreboard himself so far this year, but has contributed. He's there or there.
On the forward side of that contested ball, anticipating that if they win it, they're just going to knock it forward.
Off to the races. Yeah.
They are very much a forward momentum team at the moment.
Lockie now. High ball.
Time, it was an uncontested mark.
He marked in front of Houston. Back to Lyons.
Now, the look down the ground showed us Charlie Cameron held.
Couple, he's not getting a clear runway. He's having to go round blokes. There's congestion there for him to have to find a way through. And you can see there's just a nice bump. There's just a squeeze on him. And if the guy in front of you takes the...
10 disposals last week for the first time in 8 games. We know he's not a high disposal winner, but it's a terrific start for him as he's got a goal.
Well, you want separation in your 3 marking targets up in the forward half, and he's certainly hitting the wings.
Lockie there.
Medio marriage. Martin on the bite. Check sides it. How does it bounce? It bounces through.
Jakey King wrapped up in the cross tackle. Still was able to get the handball out. Good opportunity here for the Tigers. They go for home and Martin seals the goal for Richmond. High footy knocked away. Dunson's got to stand and wait. Allowed Grimes to come through to throw it. The inside out bender. Dusty. The stiff arm Martin. Couldn't quite do it. Marston, Dusty Martin with the stiff arm again. Did well. They slide in every direction. He's got this online. Briggs going to mark. Turn and goal. Talk about class of Dusty.
Thumping kick Edwards. It might come down to Dusty. Dusty. He's got it inside 50. He has a look behind. He steadies. He makes sure of it. Did you see that?
It's a high, wide ball. Martin got under it just a touch. Now applies the blanket on the Eastonwood handball. Boyd's there. Oh, brilliant.
The Gabba. They'll get the clearance here. Big collision. Great courage. Up and away the line. Zorko releasing quickly. McStay throws himself at it. Berry, Cameron, McCluggage wants to get clear. He was backtracking. He was hooking it. And that was an excellent finish from McCluggage.
Homeout's under the ball. Should have just rolled back and marked it.
Gray wanted the Shepherd on the mark there from Burton. The Lions looking to pounce. It's McCluggage who comes up with it. He wheels back onto the right boot with a clever snap for the pocket. And the Lions are back in front.
Bang on the number.
Wow.
90 wins amongst those. A couple of Norm Smiths at this venue, of course. Now, McStay got it back from Lyons. It bounced away at a key moment. McCluggage kicked a couple last week, and he has Brisbane's first of the
ball. Won't matter to Haynes, although his kick's turned over. And Rowan sticks it back inside 50, and here's the big hawk. It's held its line. They've got themselves back into this game nicely, the Cats. Nice ball for Duncan, who's been very good for the Cats. Quick release. Ablett. Taylor. And he goes inside 50 and finds the big frame of Tommy Hawkins. Beautiful. He loved that one, Richo. Right over the goal umpire's hat.
Ablett in the contest was magnificent. So too Rowan. He's been the spark. Pulls the kick short. Hawkins. And the Cats have got two in a row.
They've stopped to a walk, the Blues. They are really, really tired.
To the lead and the tomahawk. The best sharpshooter in this team drills it. Hold the presses. Don't go riding tomorrow's head. Through butter beautifully. He could go all the way, Shuey. No.
well read.
Last defence. Kennedy. He's averaging less than 2 goals per game so far this year, and the stutter is back. And the goals are back.
And he's committed to everything so far. He's had a couple of smothers, a big mark there as well.
Here's Kennedy. Easy as you like, chest mark. He's already above his season average. Way above it now, and sniffing a big bag. Hands it off to Hutchings, and they can see the space open up. Marston, long, Kennedy can line up for number 4. For the close-in ones. Let's see what he does here. It's a nice little skip. And drives it towards goal. He has 4. Hearn got it from Nat Nui. Spears it wide. Look out. He's got it again. This is for number 5. Josh Kennedy. 3 in the opening term. 1 so far in the second. And he hit that terribly. And
gets there.
No way.
Clearances, but West Coast win one here through Cripps. With the high ball up to the 50. Darling taking the mark on the chest. Expected back till round 3, possibly round 4. Jack Darling will be a focal point for the Eagles. From right on the paint of 50. He struck it delightfully. And he kicks his first for the Eagles.
Line now for the West Coast. Mills, Darling, boundary line the sanctuary. Darling did well, used his body to perfection, runs to 40 to translate the momentum. Get some popcorn. It's game on. Marston spins it around the body high. Waterman stays down. Darling! Great hands.
Willing to take it if they get a forward to line up in the next few minutes.
A hush from 40. The footy gods are here. They're giving us a classic.
Kennedy down there. Really liked his ability to identify the drop zone. He's pushed back hard 2 or 3 occasions. He's protected that drop zone. Once in the first half, he took it on his chest.
Bolton. Nankervis in real strife.
And Craig disposal. Time back on.
Good one-on-one win there for Cameron. Grimes can bring it away.
He does through Nankervis, a bit sloppy. Good tackle though, put the pressure on McCluggage. Cameron within range. Gets it. Who's on the move here? Cameron's on the move here. Charlie's on the move. Charlie. Oh, yes. So Zorko, lowish kick to the pocket. Got through McInerney. Rayner. Well done. Charlie's going to get a hat-trick. He's kicked 3. Bailey and Martin both had the ball, smothered a third smother. It's bouncing around. Kick off the ground was important from Bailey. Arts, he's been quiet. Cameron's been superb.
Come on, go through. Okay, Jake.
High ball forward. Here it comes. Listen to this.
Try on.
Pick up with the bud. And then he takes about 5 on and gets through. Mills. High ball forward. Reid again in good shape. Heaney ground level. Papley steps on through. Swans have got another one.
Plays on, not 15. Papley! All part of the grand plan from Sinclair. Gets into the front. Dawson attacked it. Gave it to Rock. He bursts his way inside 50. Opens it up to Franklin instead. Lance is down there. Jones. Lance. Papley! That'll rip you higher.
Sam Reid sends it deep. Good contest from Heaney. Little nervous moment. Picked up off the ground. Papley kicks the goal the Swans need.
Lloyd, like it in his hands, but he won't find Papley on the chest. Turns Reid inside out. Papley takes a bounce, pulls it back. Oh, what a big goal.
Contest by Wiedering, but Richmond's intent is to get it there fast. Well done by Wiedering, terrific work.
Chips it inside forward 50. And it favoured Wiedering to take another one.
He's towed up Walker in this term.
Side bottom, a leap, Watson style. But it's coming back the other way, waiting for the debris was Wiedering.
He goes long. Wiedering does well.
Just down there wrestling. He almost took it and would have if Jones hadn't got a finger on it.
About 15 yards and then bullets the ball long. Kennedy strong hands again. This time Wiedering. Driving ball again. They've got Cox covered with 2 and Wiedering did well. Check tries to get there. Wiedering had his measure.
It's first quarter.
Martin puffs out the cheeks and blasts it to full forward. Beautifully read by Wiedering.
Getting another go because they've got 10 or so players injured. Turns it over to Allison, who goes long. Charlie Cameron, look at him put the Jets on. Had the speed, poked it to his own advantage. He is a sensation.
Well done to Wiedering.
Well done, Sard. They're a great pair, McKenna and Sard. Sard running to about 50 and going. Bang! Oh, beautiful.
Almost taken by Ambrose. Now Sard gets on his bike. Love watching this. 2, 3 bounces. He takes Siebel on and just walks past him. 4 bounces. 5 bounces. Magnificent. And then he drops it out wide for Langford.
Dixon, he's got the matchup he wants, but Sard was outstanding. Motlop needs to live for board. Hasn't been as clean as he likes.
Well done, Sard.
He gets it, but they get him.
Sard in a 1-on-2. Ruffy got up. Sard did brilliant and collected and went.
Well, this will be a good race.
Puopolo can run. Sard, we burned him off and Puopolo gave it up.
Still going.
Sard still going. Armchop. What a time to play it. McGovern plays on to advantage. Wow.
Not many in the goal scorer. He sends it long. McGovern. He controlled it well.
Target. McGovern waited. How did he get out of that? The lift doors looked to have closed.
Up the middle. It was a bold kick. It was a good effort from McGovern to get a hand in there. Wins the football.
McGovern. Sensational grabs.
But O'Brien's miss kick didn't cost them too much. Kyrgios had an opportunity, but that's now past because McGovern's setting the Eagles on the way. He's in front. Hardigan wore him, not quite close enough. And look at that for a response. Can they get it clear? Yo, they can. Lie set. High ball is deep. McGovern! But the perfect storm has erupted. And Jeremy McGovern has kicked the goal for the Eagles.
That's been their one wood, hasn't it? They've been found wanting. That ball goes inside 50, but again, intercept marking is such a favour.
Stewart! Stand and deliver and stand on your feet for Tom Stewart. The widest of smiles as he takes the second best mark of the round.
Have a look at the Cheshire Cat. Grin on him too.
Bloody a little sniff. Stewart needs to be clean here. He was clean enough to Guthrie. What a win for the Cats. That was huge. Motlop, can he keep it there? Stewart has a fumble. Jack cuts it off. Gee, the heat's just gone up. Oh, Stewart, that's a massive play. That's
sidestep was good. Found time and space when he should rarely had none. And Marston on the goal line nearly got a touch. That was grand final Rewalt-like. Was it touched?
Doing and thinking if he were here now, Duck. Kick goes forward and Suckling gets on.
And Bruce, that'll get him up and about. A nice mark in defence.
To Daniel, who normally hits a target. No room for error there, Norton.
Daniel on centre wing. So good, we know, with ball in hand.
To the middle of Marvel Stadium. But the kick is an up and under. That was a shocker in the end. And the mark has been taken by Caleb Daniel.
Nothing worse as a forward when a midfielder runs, ignores you, then has a bounce.
Shaw was onto McRae, and now he has got an incredible capacity.
Ryan should dominate that ruck contest, but it's Caleb Daniel who hoovered it up.
Lovely hand, so he's made a good start, Will Hayes. Daniel again, normally constructed. That's a beautiful kick. Got it.
Hayes goes back in, clean missed it. Will not get to Daniel. Weaves his way through traffic, brilliant, and floats one wide.
Ed Richards trying to get off the ground at the moment with, I think it's a corky. We'll have to have a look at it in a moment. So he's hobbled off the ground.
For Joe Hannison. Now the quick release for Caleb Daniel, but they've found getting it out of this part of the ground tough.
To McRae, now Daniel. Beautiful kick.
Dunkley gave it back to the bottom. To Daniel. Has he got a 49-metre kick in him? No, but he's got a pass to the leading Norton.
He's got poise now, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So Daniel.
It's Andrews, he's Ryan. And Andrews strong again in the air. Inches long. Brennan Cox down there. Andrews, that's a remarkable mark.
What a great mark from Andrews. He looked so out of position.
Midden, often the kick-in man for Brisbane. Kicks to the one-on-one. Andrews with a show of strength. Cousins sets it up, top of the goal square. Over the top, Andrews, and the spoiler found McCluggage, if you don't mind. And again, they go top of the square. And this time he says, I'll bring it down. Zach Smith got it on the right boot. Bounce all important here. Harris Andrews just plucks it out of the sky.
What go-go gadget there. Speedy. Clear to Fife. Fife goes long inside 50. Andrews again.
Oh, Andrews. Sensational last week against Jesse Hogan.
Has to beat the boundary line, has to beat them all, and he does! The superstar!
Go to the last 10 scores, and Cripps a big fly over the top of Rebold.
Right, hit hard, roadblock, lifted him. Cripps dragged him down.
Townsend, another idea. Brilliant smother by Cripps on Lambert.
Langdon, here comes Cunningham, busts a move. Cripps, this is a big moment, holds a breath, breathe!
It does find Cripps, who makes it look like a good handball. Shaped, good fake, runs through a couple.
And now they're inside the 50, feeding it around again. He's had a good look at them that time, and he's put it through. Patrick Cripps.
He was out, muscled, kept alive, and then Cripps off the ground.
Sets it up for Casbolt to attack. And the man in front, Cripps.
Quick kick forward from Wiley. And nice mark.
Here's Cripps, and he was a contested ball beast.
Chris pads it off. Phillips. Cripps. Just took him off.
Just plucks it with the one hand if you don't mind. He can't do a dusty. Well, eventually he does get clear, but it took a while.
Till quarter time and then go back if you need to reinforce the method.
So why don't they do that? Is it stubbornness?
I don't know, Jason.
Pressed into the wing. But Fife, who seems to be their only way forward at the moment. He takes the kick, and it's a good one. Good determination from Langdon. Fife, again, just flicked it up.
He's at half back. Kicks towards centre wing. Fife is the flyer, and he takes a beauty.
He is that far, the person doesn't fit into this right side, if you like, at the moment.
There's Fife doing it again.
It's a lone hand.
It's unbelievable.
From Antle as we head towards the long break. Flicked out the back. Pearce over the top. Fife. Disposal number 19.
Sandilands is the big target, allows Fife to come over the top and drag down the mark.
And now when Sandilands goes off, Fife is doing the ruck work.
It stops
when you got that tap, why not?
Hooley brings it back into play. No one clean, waiting at the back. who's been a giant, but Sandilands it is who pokes it down. An attempted soccer off the ground by Edwards, not successful initially.
Hope that he runs himself to exhaustion.
Fife, neat little instep.
Once again, towards that's Fife, who's just
seen everything. Blitzarves taking and really meeting the football in front of McCartan. Kelly thought about giving it to Tui, went himself with a beautiful ball. What a kick from Kelly.
Jones gave it off to Guthrie. Scott Selwood knew where Guthrie was going to be, just slapped it in that space. He picked it up, gave it off, and again an opportunity comes of it for the Cats. This time Tim Kelly looks at his second.
There's no dew on that he had.
Oh, okay, Richard. Here's a chance for Kelly, one way then the other. Narkle
Work his way through and be able to feed that handball back.
block, advantage.
Here they go again. Narkle and Kelly. Cats on the outside here. Got Ablett, can go over the top to Kelly. Drawing handball. Kelly been impressive so far. Short ball down the boundary line here. Finds Stanley. Stanley now opens the shoulders.
Grab hold of it. Bobbling footy, couldn't run into Kennedy. Stanley, Kelly, little give.
McVeigh coming to the bench, looking in trouble too with a right collarbone.
Duncan, brilliant on the left, finds Tim Kelly.
The Cats, can the Swans break this deadlock? Alair went high. Parfit to Scott Selwood, to Kelly. Does he go for the all or nothing? He does! Got it to Ben magnificently! Kelly kicks the...
Montagna hands it up. Steele back into the lineup. And getting back, good mark. We talked about Billings pre-game.
Yeah, you'll actually take the mark.
I reckon that's what the umpire thought. You should have marked it. Giloni had a perfect opportunity there, and the turnover's going to cost them. Mundy, Fife, Tucker turns it back over again. Steele gets it back. Montagna. Walters already got 2 goals to his name. Could well have 3. Fife attacked it nicely. Back to Walters, wrapped up by Steele. Ross, Robertson. Fierce start to this second quarter. Fife goes back in. Longer goes back in. Steele goes back in.
And then it got reversed again.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll show you the other bit. So it was a free kick to Ballantyne, 50-minute penalty, then a reversal. Hill goes out wide. It's hard to know where to look at the moment.
Going to come down to who can punish on turnover because the pressure is enormous from both teams.
Steele back inside 50.
Maverick Weller makes his way up out of the dugout. Sons the St Kilda jacket.
Tie up in the...
Carlton knows with all the champions.